folks, in my last video I just talked about how, grateful I was for all you guys supporting me. My laptop was gone for a brief period. That's one thing that's really amazing about Japan is that I've lost other things on the train before, not something as significant as a computer, but then they were returned to me. I remember from my days when I lived in Korea, the same thing happened. I had a cell phone I called my boomerang phone. Korean people are very similar that way too. They tend to return things when they find lost items. I mean, like, I'm a Canadian, and in my culture, and I think most Western cultures, people drop money on the ground, and if someone finds it, they're just like finders keepers. Like with a lot of things, if you left an iPod or something like that in a restaurant or in a bar, someone find it, they're like finders keepers, and they keep it. Whereas often in Japan or Korea, someone finds a wallet with money on it on the ground, and they bring it to the police station. They bring it to the owner of the establishment. Or even, I remember one time a phone, I had a really nice phone too, and it fell out of my pocket. This is in Korea, on a bus. And hours later, someone found it, and they flipped it open. They realized that it obviously belonged to a non-Korean, a foreigner, who was an English speaker. So they gave it to their friend who spoke English, who then called me, went through my phone, and contacted some people I knew, and we were able to arrange a meeting, and they returned the phone to me. And then I've had several taxi drivers who did the same thing. That's always awesome. When I think about, like, for example, if a lot of places, like, say, for example, a Starbucks, a lot of coffee shops would work, because there would be a bathroom in the coffee shop. There might be a bathroom kind of like the main entrance to the building or a different part of the building, so you'd actually have to leave the building, or leave, say, Starbucks or the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf to go to the bathroom. And you could totally just leave, like, your laptop and your cell phone on the table, unattended, in the coffee shop, and when you returned from the bathroom, they'd be there, safe and sound. And we say to each other too, if anything ever went missing, we're like, was there another foreigner around? Basically saying that the only person who probably would have stolen would be another foreigner, a Wagok or a Gaijin. So interesting. It's great that we have cultures out there that are still very trusting and honest. Maybe, well, not always honest about everything, obviously. But look at the way business is done in Korea, or look at the whole kind of nuclear disaster in Japan. There's a lot of not so honest things happening in other realms. But when it comes to stuff like that, what I'm talking about, property and this and that, very, very honest, very cool. Hey guys, take care. From Kevin in Japan.